project going on today. Washed out drive, going to try to. It's one of the specials on Saturday. Not a lot of rock left. Gonna give her a whirl though. Okay. Coming back down the hill. Oh, got some roots. Sometimes when you do these kind of jobs, you don't think you got enough rock. Look, a lot of times you'll find it. All of the rock for this driveway are either down at the bottom or were piled up right here off this little hill. I mean, they got piled up everywhere. So it's taken me a while, a little longer than I thought it would be, to drag all these rocks out here, because I'll be honest, over here on the right side of the driveway, as we're going down the hill, there's not much of anything. Lots of big rocks, as you can see up here, and I've been trying to push them in that hole, and a bunch of tree roots and dirt. We're finding a little rock, fix it. So okay, we just finished. Actually, I had to find my phone. I lost it just a little bit. The lower part down here had a lot of rocks down here, but a lot of dirt in it too. So I think after a couple rains, this part will look pretty good, because it packed really good. Because last thing I always do, you can see the tracks in the drive now, where we track it all in. I did have a little crown on the middle, as you look here, but I had to take part of that crown off, and I'll show you where I put it. Now, there's a lot of dirt in this. There's a lot of rock too. I found so much rock right here along the edges, and I pulled it out. Probably the driveway is it's probably a couple feet wider now, but it's a whole lot better than what it was. But I found all that, but I had to take a whole bunch of rock, if you remember, and fill in those ditches that were here before we started. And this big one, this is where my crown went. Everything is in there. That was a pretty deep ditch there a while ago. And I left those big rocks over here on the side so that hopefully it will help keep the water from running too bad. I don't know, we'll see. But I blended it in up here from where she was, with no more rock than I really had on top. It turned out okay. Well, I'm gonna walk back down to the bottom of the hill. I already have the tractor loaded, and I'm gonna go home for a while. One thing that did happen is I lost my phone. I don't remember if I said that a little bit earlier, but it actually had fallen out of my pocket, and luckily caught between the seat and the fender. So I was pretty fortunate there, because I thought it was going to be under some of this dirt. Well, it's slope goat again. I forgot to stop and record my first pass. This is one on each side, one in the middle, and one on the left, and one on the right. But this is a job I did last Saturday, and it came a really good rain on Saturday night, Saturday evening, almost as soon as I got finished. And this rutted. You can see just a little bit right here where I've not got this side yet. I've only touched it. There just was not enough rocks in the middle. And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn around here in just a few minutes, and I'm going to show you what I did. And I don't have my gimbal with me today. I'm just holding this by my hand. So I was not happy with how it turned out in the middle. Now down here on the end, this is hard as rock. Okay, I'm pretty happy with this. From where it looked Sunday when I was down here, this was just rock and mud. But I want you to look. Here's what happens when you dig this rock up using this machine, it pulls it up, and usually after a rain or so, it'll wash the dirt off the rock, and it packs. I mean, it's hard as concrete. I said hard as rock, but it is hard as concrete. But between these trees right here, there just was not enough rock, and people left ruts. So I wasn't happy with it. Not charging the customer anything to come back and do this. Let it dry all week. It's not rained all week long. Of course, it's supposed to next week. I am going to come along the sides here again, and I am going to try to find enough stone on this right side of the road to turn around and pull it down this hill and try to put it between these trees. From that tree to this tree, probably about 50 to 60 feet, something like that. But here's where I saw some rock. There's still a little right in here I can pull out. Don't know how much. I'm gonna try not to get the big rocks. I can't get right in there. I know there's rock right in here. And sorry, hit the wrong button. And there's some stone right in here. So let's see how this goes. I'm gonna try to pull some of this out and take her down there. We'll see how it goes. Show you when we get finished. Okay, look at the main part that we redid. I didn't mess with down here at the lower end very much. Did make a little bit of a crown up through there, as you can see. And I did get a few more rock. There's still lots of dirt, but that's about all the rock I can come up with right now. It's just a tough one. It wouldn't take a lot of rock put in here, but I'm going to track it in before I leave, and this is probably the last video that you see here. Again, I just wasn't happy with how it worked and how it rutted out, so I came back and I got a lot of rock through here. As you can see, I pulled everything I could from the side this time, all the way down to the mud, and filled all this in, and so if it washes, it'll all wash downhill. But there she is, another rock driveway, rejuvenated, renovated, whatever you want to say, all the way down to the road. I do enjoy these. Matter of fact, I enjoy all of it working with the Ventrac. I hope one day I grow big enough where I do this full time. It's pretty good stuff. Anyway, thanks for watching. I do appreciate it. Slope goats. Gonna track her in and go find another job to do.